Hey guys, it's your boy Ratna2 here, aka Warlock Wars. I'm going to give you a better in-depth guide, macros, everything. Talents, you can name it. The other guide I made was just a quick run through before I had honor talents and before everything. So this is an in-depth guide, okay? Let's start off with talents. Alrighty. Here we go. Final Verdict, you're always going to go. Zeal, you're always going to go. Fist of Justice, you're always going to go. Blade of Wrath, you can go, but Divine Hammer is very good for peeling. Not peeling, but cleaving down your enemy, so double DPS. They're both on one target, you're on the target. You're just going to keep doing AoE damage to everyone. If you're with an Afflock or some AoE class that just melts everything, it's just going to destroy. It's just going to wreck. So that's if you're versing like double melee or melee caster. If you're on the caster, that'll be good too. But otherwise, always Blade of Wrath. Okay? Justicar's Vengeance, 99.9% of the time, just for healing and the damage. And Eye for an Eye you can go as well if you're versing someone with physical damage. But that's only physical. If they use physical damage, it's a 1 minute cooldown, Eye for an Eye. That's if you're versing like warriors, fucking anything with physical damage. You know what I'm talking about. Alright. Divine I can't talk right now. Divine Intervention. Oh, fuck off. I can't do it. Alright, that talent, you're always going to go, it pretty much reduces your bubble from a 4 minute cooldown to, from a 5 minute cooldown to a 4 minute cooldown. So that's what you're going to go. The rest two, I don't see the point in, they're just useless in my opinion. You're always going to go Divine Purpose. Your Holy Power spending abilities have a 25% chance to make your next Holy Power spending ability free. So you could hit JV, get a JV again, and if you're lucky, another JV. So that's a shit ton of self-healing. Alright? Next one, Honor Talents. You always want to go Gladiator's Medallion, but I've been running Adaptation just because I am. I am. Sorry. Reinforced Armor. That's mainly against, like, rot comps, like, Afflocks, Boomkins, that are just going to make you melt. Hardness, you're never going to go. So pretty much it's always Reinforced Armor or Sparring. Sparring, physical melee attacks have a 20% chance of being blunted, dealing 50% less damage. Reduced damage. So really, Reinforced Armor if you're versing rot comps, Sparring if you're versing physical comps, okay? Jurisdiction is probably best talent here. Your Hammer of Justice ability by 10 yards, so that's a long range. You could be on target, he could be over by the pillar, he sneaks out just to quickly get a cyclone or something, you bang on his ass, okay? Law and Order, you'd go for like 2s and 1v1s and duels. Pretty much when your Hand of Engendrance is dispelled or otherwise removed early, the cooldown is reduced by 15%. Blade of Justice applies Hand of Endurance to the target for 3 seconds. So it's pretty much just permanent slow. And by doing that, it means that you never run that in 3s because your partners are always going to run with some kind of slow knowing their class. For us it'll be a DK, they just spam those, so they're aids. Druids have slow, just, you know what I mean, mages. But yeah, pretty much if it's mainly for 2s and 1v1s, just because your teammate might not have a slow. Okay? Luminescence all the way, because when you are healed by an ally, all nearby allies within 20 yards are also healed for the 30% of that amount. That'd be good if you're doing a 1v1 against DKs or a rogue, but I don't see it being any good use. Allies are healed, that's pretty much when you cast a blessing, like Blessing of Freedom, Bop, Blessing of Sanctuary, which reduces the CC, which I'll get to in a minute. After that, pretty much mainly go Luminescence. Next one is Blessing of Sanctuary. You always run that. Like, that used to be really strong, but it's not anymore. So, you always run Blessing of Sanctuary. Instantly removes all stun, silence, fears, and horror effects. It's just overpowered if you're going to do it for your teammate. So if your healer, you're all at 20% and your healer just gets hodged, bang, you get him out of it, he'll heal you back up, okay? Last one, you always go Lawbringer. Those two are just useless. So Lawbringer is your next one, okay? Let's go on to macros. Alright, so for Bop, this is target equals party 1, and that's blessing of your protection. So you got party 1, party 2, party 3 if you're doing threes, and you can switch the numbers to whatever your party is in. So if I say your party 2 and the other guy's party 1, he's the player 1, so you give it to him. You know, it depends. I usually give it to my healer or my twos mate, or you know, give it to my healer or my twos mate. If it's with if I'm doing threes, it's always the healer or the DPS. That's why I've got 2 on the action bars, if you can see. The Hodge is just target focus, because that's a 1 minute cooldown. That's your only CC. You're going to be saving it for the healer or the kill target. That's it. Your rep burst, I just made it because like it's just slash raw and avenging wrath, like nothing special. That's pretty. And if here's another one thing. I'm an idiot. I didn't include this in my last video. If you're getting outrun by a mage or a lock or some kind of like ferals, I'll show you. Let's just get to the target dummy. Come on. Oh shit, FPS. Lol. There it is. There's the FPS problems. Alright. Okay. I'll just do that for now. So if you say you're back this way, right? You're trying to catch up. You're slowed. Boom. Hit it AoEs and then it does another one. So it still does damage. And if I can get it to do it again, there you go. And then I got another proc, which made it do 4. So it's really strong. So if you want to run, so that's pretty much it. If you're getting outrun, run that. Okay, guys, this has been updated in more in-depth version of the rep pally guide. The other one was before I got honor talents and the macros were set up. This one's a more in-depth guide. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Enjoy the video and peace.